All right, so we are recording. I am so excited for you guys to be on our new coach call here. This is the very first one that we are doing. This is going to be a new tradition. We're excited to do this for the rest of the year. Marie, Britt, and I are all going to take turns hosting this call, and we're going to do it the first Tuesday of every month so that new coaches can hop on and just get all this information so that they can get started off right with us. And even if you're listening to this call now, you may want to hop on again next month just to get that info again and also hear from another presenter, because as we go over this call, we're going to talk about different things because all three of us are different coaches. We've all been very successful in this business, but we have different tips and all that good stuff, and it never hurts to hear from people who have been successful in this business. So I'm going to share my screen because I have a PowerPoint that we're going to go through. All right. Can you guys see the PowerPoint here? Yeah. Okay, awesome. I'm going to start it. Play from start. Awesome. So welcome to our new coach call. I'm so excited. When Marie and Britt were visiting me here in Phoenix, we came up with this idea to do a new coach call just to help our new coaches get started right, because off the bat, you guys, it can be overwhelming. And I know that because even though I've been a coach now for over 5 years, I still remember when I signed up, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of information and this is overwhelming. So if you're feeling like that, that's totally normal, you guys. But it's like anything. It's like starting a new job. It's overwhelming and it's a little bit scary, but exciting. So know that that is totally normal. So first things first, you need to focus on yourself. Get to know the products. I'm just going to make sure everybody's muted. If you guys can, make sure to mute yourselves. Just going to make sure everyone's muted. Mute all. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. We are good. Otherwise, if I hear background noise, I'm going to be like a squirrel. So get to know the products. So dive into your workout program. Use your Shakeology or your Beachbody Performance, whatever you got signed up with, whether that's 2B Mindset or the Ultimate Portion Fix. Dive into your program, get to know those products, love those products, and then start telling people about these products and sharing about them on your social media, on your Instagram stories. Think about it like when you go to an awesome movie, you're going to tell your friends about that awesome movie. Or if you get your hair done and this hairdresser was so nice and she did an amazing job, you're going to tell people about them. So think about it that way. You're just genuinely sharing about something that you love. But if you're not using the products, if you're not doing the workouts, if you're not drinking the Shakeology or any of the shakes, then of course it's going to be hard to share about that. Let's see. Yes, Marie. Yes, exactly. And that's why it's important to commit to more than one workout program. Say you get started and you do a 3-week program, the 21-day fix, move on and do the 21-day fix extreme or something else so that you can have knowledge about other programs and you can speak from personal experience about them. And then also when you're getting people started and you're talking about this, tell them that they can do this too. Tell them that they can totally be a coach and help other people as well, because honestly, what we're doing is just helping people help people. That's what we do as coaches, you guys. So that's going to be how you can build a team, is just make it simple. You know, if they start sharing their journey on social media, if they start inspiring some people, which is going to happen, it's a ripple effect. As soon as you start talking about it and sharing about it, people usually ask questions, what you're up to, and then they'll want to join you on this journey. And the last point, I want to make sure that you guys know this and write this down. See the long-term vision. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, just like your fitness journey, you guys. You can't do a workout one day and be in shape. You can't eat healthy for 1 or 2 days and lose 15, 20 pounds. It just doesn't work like that. And that's the same thing with this coaching business. It goes hand in hand. You have to consistently show up. And even on your fitness journey, you have to show up for a whole month. You have to do these workouts. You have to follow that meal plan. And at the end of that month, you might lose 3 to 5 pounds. Maybe you lose 10 pounds, but it's not going to be huge, massive results. But after 1 full year, you may lose 100 pounds if that adds up. So you have to see that long-term vision. Invest at least 1 year in this business, showing up every single day. And at the end of that, if you decide it's not for you, it's not for you. At least you know you dove 110% in, but you have to see the long-term vision. Think about when you go to school. I know I went to college for 7 years, you guys. I made $0 going to school for 7 years. And I was actually in debt. I was getting more and more in debt, digging into debt, versus coaching, where you can actually start to earn an income as you dive into this business and grow into this business. So honestly, you guys, if you are just getting started, invest 4 years into this business and see what happens. Invest 4 years of showing up and committing to the workouts, committing to the meal plans, and see what happens. If you actually do that, you guys, you are going to be successful. You saw a lot of us were on the cruise this last week, and something that continuously came up was, it's crazy how the coaches that are very successful in this business, the one thing that they all have in common is they are so consistent, and they did not give up. They are still in this business because they are consistent every single day, and they never gave up even when it got hard. All right, this is one of my favorites as well. Use your resources, you guys. When I started coaching, I really feel like this attributed to my success was because I was resourceful AF. Like, I was on Google, I was on the Coach FAQ, I was in the Coach Online office just clicking on everything to see how it worked. And you guys should be doing the same thing. This is your business. You should be comfortable with the Coach Online office. You should be logging into the Coach Online office just as much as you're logging into your Instagram and Facebook, because you need to be comfortable with that. You need to know the tools that they have in there to offer. They have challenge group guides. They have info about all of the different workout programs. That's where I learned about all the different workout programs, was in the Coach Online office, because they actually have a review of what every single product is like, how long the workouts are, what equipment you need. Everything is in there. There's so many resources, you guys. And even YouTube and Google, there's so many top coaches. There's so many coaches all over the world that are sharing their resources, and you have the opportunity to learn from them, which is so cool. And that's exactly what I did, you guys. I dove into YouTube. I was so excited to watch all of the Team Beachbody trainings. I watched Lindsay Matway, who is like our up line. I watched all of her videos, and I was excited to learn. And I learned a ton. Obviously, I didn't learn every single thing in one day. It took quite a while, and I still commit to learning about this business because I still don't know everything, you guys. So commit to using those resources and finding out the questions that you have. Our team pages are also, there's tons of questions in there. If you go to the top, there's a search bar. If you type something in, it'll bring up old posts, because chances are, if you've had a question about it, other coaches have also had a question about it. So that's an awesome way to find questions about, is Shakeology gluten-free? Or can pregnant moms drink Energize? Or all these common questions. Search in our team page, search in the FAQ. And then if you literally cannot find it after, at least 15, 20 minutes of trying to Google it yourself, then post in the team page or message your coach. But commit to being resourceful first. Also, you guys, we have the opportunity to learn from top coaches in the network on the National Wake Up Call. Write this down on your calendar right now if you don't have it on there. Mondays are national wake up calls that Team Beachbody puts on for us. So either on the Coach 411 Facebook page, you can listen live. They actually have a Facebook Live, and it's kind of cool to see the speaker, and you can watch that way, and they have the recording on there. Or on your phone, you can go to the podcast app and search Team Beachbody, and they have all of the national wake-up calls from every single Monday for like the last 5 years. So commit to listening to those national wake-up calls, because all those top coaches are giving you tips and how they've been successful, and you're going to learn a ton from them. And also, they usually start the call off with some announcements just so you know what's going on for the week, for the month. So make that a business meeting, you guys. Commit to hopping on the national wake-up call or listening to the recording every single week. And then also, we have our team calls every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Is what time it is tonight. I think going forward it'll be 10 p.m. Eastern time, but you will see us post about it. Every single Tuesday night, that is when we have a team call, and we have guest speakers. We have people from our whole downline that are rotating, speaking for us, and it's a great opportunity to just learn from other coaches and ask questions and just be a part of our community too. I think last time we had almost 100 people on the call. So that's something you can share about on your social media as well, because when people join our team, they can join on these team calls too. You don't have to host a team call by yourself. You can just have them hop onto our team calls that we do and get them involved with our whole community, which is absolutely amazing, you guys. Take advantage of that, because some people don't have an upline. They're doing this all by themselves, and it's really amazing that we have this incredible organization that is so giving and sharing and wants everybody in our downline to be successful. So if you haven't heard of the 4 vital behaviors, write these down, you guys. This is the proof of the pudding. This is exactly what I do to be successful. This is exactly what Marie and Britt and any top coaches on our team, this is exactly what they're doing. There is no secret weapon. This is the secret weapon. So number 1, be proof that the products work. Do the workouts, drink your shake, you guys, and show up and share about it. Share, connect, invite, follow up. Share your journey on social media. People want to see you guys. They want to see the real, raw you, whether your day was hard, whether you rocked that workout, whether you worked a 12-hour shift and you're like, man, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. Share about that, because that is real, and that's how other people feel too. But the fact that you're committing to doing a 20-minute workout or a 30-minute workout shows that they can do it too. If you can do it, so can they. So start conversations, start talking to people, invite them to join your next group. If you see that people are watching your Instagram stories, invite them. Hey, I'm doing another round of this program. You should totally join me. It doesn't have to be something elaborate. Literally, you can just say, hey, I see you're watching my stories. Why haven't you joined me yet? Like, make it casual, make it super simple. The worst that's going to happen is they're not going to answer you. And that's totally fine, because I've had people not answer me and then a year later join me. So you want to make sure that you're planting those seeds, because although they may not join you right away, down the road, there's a large possibility that they will. And start using the business activity tracker. It's in the files page in our team page. I know all the new coaches that I sign up, I send it to them in Facebook Messenger so that they have it. Print it off, use it. It's in the Coach Online office. But this is a way that you can track your business building activities so that you know that you're putting in the work towards your business, and it's going to move your business forward. Number 3, personal development, you guys. 10 minutes a day, it's going to change your life. This business is very, very mental. And if you're not filling your brain with positive thoughts and motivating yourself, it's going to be hard sometimes. And it's incredible how personal development can change your whole mindset, your whole mood. I know I try and do it every single morning just to put those positive thoughts in my head. Like, hell yeah, I can do this. Why not me? Of course I can do this. Instead of letting all those negative thoughts, which we all have, you guys, all of us have negative thoughts. But if you're filling your mind with all these positive, encouraging thoughts, you're going to be way more excited to go invite people to your group, and you're going to be way more excited to do your workouts and just show up on social media. So make sure that you commit to at least 10 minutes, whether you're reading a book, listening to a podcast, listening to it in the car or when you're in the shower. If you have one of those, the speakers you can put in your shower and listen while you have a shower or while you put your makeup on, just commit to at least 10 minutes a day, you guys. And number 4, get people results. Get yourself results, and then help your clients get results. And then help your coaches get results. That's the best way to show that these programs work, because they do, you guys. It's worked for so many people on our team. It's worked for me, myself, and that's why I'm able to show up confidently and talk about these programs, talk about coaching, is because I've had the results myself, and I've helped other people get results as well. So make that a goal. Make sure that you are showing up as an awesome coach and checking in and cheering them along the way and picking people up when they need help along the way. Obviously, we're not the professionals. We're not the ones creating the meal plans or the workouts, but we are here to help people commit to the journey, commit to all those things. So your first goal as a new coach, you guys, write this down, grab a notebook if you don't have one. Your first goal is to help 3 people get started with a workout program in Shakeology, also known as a challenge pack. So think about how you joined, and that's probably the best way to get them to join. I know when I started, I did T25 and Shakeology, and guess what? The first 5 people to join me got. They got T25 and a challenge and Shakeology, because I was so confident and I was able to talk about it. Why wouldn't you commit to a 25-minute workout? It's only 5 days a week. Even if you're super busy, you can totally do it with me. I'm in pharmacy school. I'm doing this. Like, it was so easy to talk about. So think about how you got started. If you're doing, say, Transform 20 right now, then you can share about starting a second round and invite people to join you and do this program with you. It's just an easy way to talk about it, but it's only 3 people, you guys. 3 people in a month. It's not 5, it's not 10, it's not 50. It is 3 people. That's not even my whole hand. You can totally do that. And I encourage you guys to start with friends, family, people that you already have on social media. Just invite them, because you never know what their situation is. You never know what they may need in their life. You may never know if they need to become a coach and they want to earn a side income, or they're looking for something more in their life, or they want to be a part of a community. You just have no idea what people are going through, you guys. So send the invite, because if you judge a book by its cover, they may sign up under somebody else, or, you know, they may be really struggling and they may go down a really sad, terrible path, but you could have been the one to intervene and help them and lift them back up and make them join our community and link arms with them and help them along the way. So if you think about that when you're inviting, you guys, think about the opportunity and what you have to offer. It's going to be so much easier to invite them when you know what you have to offer. This community is amazing. I was struggling for 1.5 years on my own fitness journey, and I've been a fit person, but I was struggling. I wanted to be a part of something. I wanted to be a part of a team. I played sports my whole life, and when I was done with college volleyball, I was lost, you guys, and I couldn't commit to a program because I had nobody holding me accountable. And when this came into my life, it was exactly what I needed. But somebody totally could have looked at me and been like, oh, she's good. She's been athletic. You know, she goes to the gym. She's fine. Somebody totally could have said that. But instead, my coach sent me a message, even though it was like 8 paragraphs long. It was terrible. But I read it, you guys, and I was so excited. And I was like, this is exactly what I need in my life. So do not judge a book by its cover. Send the dang invite, because you just never know who needs this in their life. Also, Achieving Success Club, your first 3 months earns you a free ticket to Coach Summit, which is basically like the Grammys of Beachbody. And it is just absolutely amazing, you guys. Beachbody puts on incredible events. Like if you saw us on the cruise a week ago, their detail and their banners and our names are on things, and it's just absolutely incredible. I went to Summit as an Emerald coach. I think I had been a coach for 6 months at that point. Obviously, I wasn't earning a ton with Beachbody, but I heard, get to Summit. You have to go to Summit. This is an incredible event. This is an investment in your business. So I was like, okay, I'm going to put it on my visa. We're going. I hope this is awesome. And you guys, looking back, that was the biggest investment in my business, and it helped me so much. After I went to that event, I had more confidence as a coach. I was absolutely in love with the community. I got to really meet people in person that I had been talking to them online. I got to meet my upline and realize that she was a real human being and not like this superhuman. I'm like, oh, if she can do this, I can too. And it's just such an incredible experience. Like to this day, I can't even really describe it fully because it was just the most incredible experience ever. And I want you guys to be there this summer with us in Indianapolis. So make that your goal, that you hit Success Club your first 3 months and you become a success starter. And that ticket is regular about $300. So they're going to give you that ticket for free to come to Coach Summit. If you guys are listening to this and you've already been a coach for a couple of months, then go sign up and buy your ticket for Coach Summit. It's actually on sale right now for like the next 5 days. I think it's $175, I believe. But if you don't have your ticket yet, you guys, go buy that ticket. I swear it is so worth it. You will learn from top coaches. You will get to work out with super trainers. You will get to meet all of us in person. And it is just a phenomenal event. It is in Indianapolis this summer, and I want all of you guys to be there with us, okay? And then finally, earning Success Club is also super important because that's how you get on these free trips. That cruise that we just went on, we got invited to that because we're hitting Success Club. That's why it's called the Success Club trip. So when you're aiming to hit Success Club 5, think about all these things that are going to come from hitting Success Club. You're going to help people get started. You're going to help them change their lives. You're going to earn income because you're getting them set up with products and workouts. You're going to potentially earn your free ticket to Coach Summit. You're going to potentially earn the Success Club trip. Think about all these things that are going to happen from you helping 3 people a month. It is totally possible. It is easy to do, you guys. And I know that all of you guys are totally capable. All right. So step 1, commit to a boot camp start date. So you can either host your own group, you can team up with another coach to run one, or you can add your first challengers into your coach's team challenge group. So message your coach, whoever signed you up, and chat with them about your game plan. When I sign people up who are already into fitness, lots of times they just branch off and they're like, I got this, I'm going to run my own group. And I'm like, great, that's awesome, do your thing. But some other people who have never worked out before or they're brand new to all this, I'm like, come join mine. I got this. I'm going to run it. You can just hop in. You can join your people in here. Just make sure that you're checking in with your people and make sure that you're participating in our challenge group. So make sure to figure out what your game plan is, because it's hard if you don't know what you're inviting to. So these are 2 examples. I posted that picture like last week, inviting people to join the Ultimate Portion Fix challenge group. So that group is a nutrition-based group. I said workouts are optional and that they can join that. And literally, you guys, you can go creep on my page or Brittany or Marie, and you'll see that we have different invites to challenge groups, but you'll see posts that, at the end it says, send me a message or comment below, or boot camp now open, but you have to let people know that there's something that they can join. Otherwise, they're probably just thinking that you're posting fitness stuff. They have no idea. So make sure that you're talking about it in your Instagram stories. You're inviting people. You're posting on Facebook and Instagram actual posts that talk about your groups, talk about how you love them, talk about how people are getting results. And even if you're a brand new coach, you can talk about how much fun you're having in there and that you want people to join you in there, and that you've lost 5 pounds in the last 2 weeks and you feel awesome and you're sleeping better and your skin looks great and you're just excited about life again. Whatever your results are, you guys share about them, because you never know what somebody else in their life needs. So make sure that you're sharing about what you have to offer. And if you have no idea right now, you guys, just send your coach a message and ask what group you should be promoting or talking about, and they will help you out. So yes, you can post, you can talk about all these things. And sometimes I have coaches and they're like, I can't get anyone to sign up. I've been posting, I've been sharing on my Instagram stories, I've been doing all these things. And then I ask, how many people have you invited? And then they're like, I put a post. And it's like, no, you still got to talk to people, because even if you put up the post, you guys, they may see it and they may keep scrolling. So your goal is to become a conversation expert. You want to connect with at least 3 people a day or 20 new people a week. And Instagram stories are amazing. I scroll through Instagram stories, and that's how I start conversations with people, just to get the ball rolling. And then sometimes it'll lead into an invite. Sometimes it's just leading into conversation just to talk to them. You're not always reaching out to close a sale. Usually you're just reaching out to open the doors. So you never know where a conversation might go. They may ask you a question about your meal plan, or they may ask you a question about your workout. And that's definitely when you want to send, some type of invite. You should totally join us. Like, it doesn't have to be anything extravagant. You should totally join us. Have you ever thought about joining us? Are you doing a workout program right now? Do you need a new nutrition program? Like, just ask the questions, you guys, and be brief, be excited, and every message should end with some type of call to action. Just asking them a question, you guys. Get to know where they're at. Don't rush these things. Like, I know it can be challenging at first. When I started, I literally word vomited on people. Like, I sent like 8 paragraphs, you guys, and I scared people away. So I'm talking from experience that you just have to have a ton of conversations going and just do what works for you. Some people, they send an invite right off the bat and that works for them. Some people have to have a bit of a conversation and then they send the invite. Find what works for you, but just commit to learning your style, and what works for you is my best advice, is what's worked for me. Sometimes I do cold invites right off the bat. If they've been watching my stories forever, of course I'm going to be like, hey girl, thanks for watching my stories. You should join us. Like, sometimes I put like the eyes, like, I know that you're watching me. Why haven't you joined me yet? So whatever works for you, you do that, but just make sure that you're having conversations, you guys. And then also recognize and welcome objections, because it's going to come. People are going to say it's too expensive. People are going to say they don't like Shakeology, or they don't like shakes. Ask questions. And also use the scripts that we have in our team page under the files section. There's a lot of different scripts that help. Over time, I've posted different pictures from other coaches who have handled objections great. What I usually do, I get the Shakeology one quite a bit, and they're like, oh, I don't like Shakeology, I've tried it. So the first thing I ask is, how did you make it? And a lot of times they're like, oh, I stirred it with a spoon and I shook it in a cup with water. And I'm like, what? You didn't blend it? You didn't put ice in it? You didn't put peanut butter in it? You didn't put a banana in it? And I ask all these questions and I'm like, girl, you have to give it one more try. Like, seriously, it is so good the way I make it. And I promise you, if you try it and make it the right way, you're going to have a totally different experience. And a lot of times they'll be like, okay, I'll give it one more chance. And I tell them too, it's 100% guarantee. If they don't like it, they can always send it back. But ask those questions, because sometimes people are silly and they didn't know that it's better to blend it, or they didn't know that there's a ton of different recipes, or that you can make a mug cake, or that you can make Shakeology Shako balls, or whatever the case may be. But handle those objections and make sure to reply to them, because if you never reply to them, then whatever their objection was, they're going to think that's true. So make sure that, you know, do your best to reply and use personal experience as well. When money comes up, I tell people I totally get it. I signed up when I was a grad student and I literally had no money. So I said no the first time too. But then after 3 weeks, I realized I was in the exact same position. I still felt like crap. I was still unhappy. My clothes still didn't fit. And I decided, you know what, this is worth every penny, even though I wasn't really supposed to. I put it on my visa and I just did it. And you know what? I got incredible results because I made an investment in myself and I was like, there's no way I'm spending $225 and I'm not getting results. So really, in turn, it helped me. And I tell people that story, and a lot of times they're like, you're right. I should make this investment and maybe it will help me actually commit because I'm making an investment into my health. Sometimes people don't reply, but just at least try to handle those objections to the best of your ability and follow up forever, because I still have people join to this day that I invited 5 years ago. So make sure that you are following up. I usually follow up twice if they're not replying, and then I just kind of leave them on their own for a bit. I'll still like their stuff or comment on their stuff. And then, 6 months later, I might follow up again. So don't, spam them like crazy. Don't follow up 10 times and they haven't replied once. You don't want to be that crazy person, but at least follow up a couple times, because people are busy too. Sometimes they'll read your message and they'll open it and then they'll totally forget about you because they have 3 kids and they're running them to baseball and soccer and dance. So make sure that you are following up, you guys. Don't be afraid of the cost. It is an absolutely amazing value, you guys. Before this call, I wrote down, I used to go to a personal trainer, and luckily when I was in high school, my dad paid for it, and it was $600 for 1 month for 3 sessions a week. $600, you guys, and all I was getting was workouts. Yes, it was a phenomenal workout. Was it worth $600? I don't know about that, you guys, but that's how much it was. And that's insane that for $160, you get 600 workouts, a month's supply of Shakeology, you get the meal plans, you get our community. Like, it is an incredible value, and you have to be confident about that, and you have to know that. Another one, I went to Orange Theory Fitness last month. Awesome workout, great community. $150 for a month, unlimited passes, but all you get is the workouts, you guys. So make sure that you are confident and you're like, yes, this is an awesome deal, you guys. And you have to explain that sometimes. People spend $160 when they go out to eat with their significant other. They're getting appetizers and drinks and a full course meal and dessert. That comes to almost $160. So make sure when they say it's too expensive, bring up some type of example like that, and it might click like, oh dang, she is right. You're right. I did spend $120 on our supper last night, or when we went out to eat last month. So make sure that you're using those examples, you guys. Also, don't send your links right away, because sometimes that just scares people away. Wait till you guys have picked a package option for them, and then you can create their share a cart, which is actually the best way to do it. Share a cart is in our new coach training, and basically you create their order for them and you send it to their email, and it is incredible. It's so, so easy for them to sign up. It'll come to their email. They put in their payment info, boom, they've signed up. Or you can send a link, but sometimes I find when I send the link, then they have to do more work. They have to pick out their Shakeology. They have to pick their options. And sometimes in that time frame, they're like, oh, I don't know if I want to do it, or maybe it's too much work, and then they don't have time to complete it and they forget about it. So I recommend doing share a cart, and don't show up and throw up like I used to do in the very beginning. Literally, you guys, I sent like 100 messages to people that I invited, and it was like 8 paragraphs long. Like, it was scary. Like, it looked scary, but I failed forward and I learned that that wasn't the best way to do things. But I'm pretty sure I sent about 100 of those and I got 2 people to join. So even if you're sending messages that aren't exactly the best, you're going to learn and you're going to fail forward and you're going to get better and better. But you have to practice. You have to show up. You have to send those invites, you guys. All right, second goal as a new coach is achieve Emerald rank in the first 7 days. Emerald is a mindset. If you believe that you can do this, you totally can. It is you plus 2 people. There are like a bajillion people in the world, you guys. You plus 2 people. So think about how you signed up with a challenge pack. You're just going to help 2 other people do that exact same thing. So start off asking some of your friends if they're already into health and fitness, or if you really love your friend and you're like, man, this would be so cool to like do this together and link arms and build this business together. I saw these other girls on the cruise. They look like they're having fun. Why can't me and my friend do the exact same thing? Like, just think about all of those people that could benefit from this opportunity, or that you'd love to link arms with and work together. Invite them, you guys, because you just never, ever know. I know that's what I did right off the bat. I invited friends. I invited old teammates that I had, people who were liking my posts. I told them, you should join my team. And I didn't make it scary or anything. I was just like, you should join me. Like, make it a no-brainer. Like, why wouldn't you join me? This is awesome. Do you see how happy I am in this awesome community I'm a part of, and these workouts, and I feel great, and these shakes are awesome? Like, bring the energy and just get excited, and people will want to join you, you guys. They will want to be a part of your energy. They will want to feel as good as you do. And I've attracted a lot of coaches on my team because of that, you guys. I share where I used to be and I share where I am now, and I tell them that they can do this exact same transformation. They can be a part of this with me. So that's what you need to do. And Emerald is like the very first big milestone in your business. Once you achieve that, that means that your business is rolling. That's, you hit the first milestone and you're well on your way to get to Ruby and then Diamond, and just keep climbing up the ranks and start earning more income and start helping more people. And that's exactly what you want to do as a brand new coach. So if you have your notebook, write that down. Emerald in 7 days. Even if you've been a coach for a while and you're still working towards Emerald, write it down. Emerald in 7 days. I don't know what that date is. April 9th. I'm going to be an Emerald coach. It is totally possible, you guys. This is an incredible opportunity, and you just have to remember and lead with that confidence and excitement, and people are going to want to join you. All right, I'm going to try and go quick. I've already been talking for 40 minutes, but there's just so much awesome information, especially for new coaches. This is really important that you guys listen and get all this info, soak it up. I've been doing this a long time, and I made this PowerPoint, and it's really good, okay? So share your journey on social media. Yes, you are a coach, but that's not all you are. So I want you guys to share all aspects of your life. People are not buying into Beachbody. They're buying into you, and they want to be a part of whatever you are doing. And just like I said before, when you're happy and confident and showing this transformation that you've had, people want to have your help, and they want to join your team, and they want to be a part of whatever you are doing, because you have showed, where you're at and how this has helped you so much. So make sure that you're sharing all aspects of your life as well. Whether you have a dog, a cat, your family, if you're going on trips, you guys, you can totally take vacation, but take some photos because you can show that you love to travel and that you like exploring and being new places. Post funny stuff, silly stuff, share all the things. And these are just some examples of Marie, Britt, and I's Instagrams. And you guys, they look fire right now, but 5 years ago, they did not look, actually 5 years ago, I didn't even have Instagram. I don't even know if they did either, but it's a process. You're going to get better and better at taking photos and using the lighting, and just use our pages as inspiration, but don't compare yourself. Okay. Because I've been growing this Instagram for almost 5 years now. I got an Instagram when I became a coach and I started building it. So don't compare your chapter 1 to my chapter 58. Okay. So just use our pages as inspiration and like, oh, that was a good post. Let me like take that, but like, I'm going to make it into my own. Oh, she shares about her dog. Oh, I'm going to do that too. Awesome. Or whatever the case may be, but use it as inspiration and do your own thing. I know in the beginning, I followed so many top coaches because I wanted to see what they were doing. How are they being successful? What's working for them? And I followed them. And then I got to a point in my business where I pretty much knew what to do. I knew what my 5 things were about. And then I stopped following them, because sometimes it can hinder your business when you're following too many coaches, because then you're scrolling and all you're seeing is coaches. And I don't want you guys to do that, okay? So make sure to look for coaches for inspiration, but don't follow only Beachbody coaches, because you want to be interacting with people that aren't even in this community. And you don't want to get caught up in the comparison game. This is your show. This is your business. You are an independent Beachbody coach. You need to show up, be yourself, show whatever you're into, whether that's you love basketball, you love volleyball, you love knitting, you love your cat, you love your kids, you love family, you love camping. Share about everything that you love, because that's how you're going to find like-minded people. And it's going to be fun to build a team with people who are like-minded, because not only are you going to have Beachbody in common, you're going to have all these other awesome things in common, and you're going to build an awesome team because you guys will have stuff in common, and it'll separate you from the average Beachbody coach who only posts about their workouts, their Shakeology, their Energize, their workouts, their Shakeology, their Energize. You do not want to do that, you guys. Share about your whole life. Be interesting. Share all aspects of you. And see, remember how I told you guys that, everybody starts somewhere. This one in the bottom is mine, and that looks scary. Super, super salesy. I would never, ever post that today, but that's what I posted in 2014. So that was like 5 years ago. That was one of my first posts, and super salesy and just not great. Another one from Marie and Britt. These are posts that you don't want to do, because we're advertising Beachbody. We're not advertising what we have to offer. Each coach brings to the table something different. So you want to show your face. Get used to taking selfies. Get used to talking on your Instagram stories, because people are going to relate to you. And even myself, you guys, I'm an introvert, and I'll talk about that on social media. Like, if you meet me in person for the first time, like, I might not even say hi because I'm so nervous and awkward. But once you get to know me, I'll talk to you more. But I tell people about that. And it's easy to be on social media and invite people and talk to people and tell them that they're an introvert, or tell them that you're an introvert, because all different personalities in this business can be successful. I know extroverts that are incredible at this business. I know introverts that are incredible at this business. Like, literally anyone can be awesome at this business. But also know that everybody starts somewhere. These posts are from 4, 5 years ago, and those were some of our first posts. So even if today you start and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, it's okay. You're going to get better, you guys. If you want, ask, check in with your coach once a month. Hey, I've been really trying on my social media. Can you give me any tips, like help me out? Or even check in with another coach on your team. Hey girl, I've really been trying on my Instagram game. Can you help me and like give me any advice or tips that you see? And maybe they're gonna message you and be like, girl, all you posted was 25 flexing workout pictures. Like, you need some variety in here. Show what you're eating, show your family. And it's just a great way to get feedback and help each other out. So I definitely recommend that. And then, like I said before, check out what other people are posting, but don't compare, but use it as inspiration. So we're almost at the end here, guys. A couple more, like 2 more slides left. So I remember seeing this post as a brand new coach, and I was like, heck yeah, I want $800. And I was in pharmacy school making $0. So $800 to me was my groceries, my gas, some of my bills for my apartment, and getting my nails done if I wanted to treat myself. So I was so committed to this plan, and I made it happen. So month number 1, like we said before, your goal is to help 3 people get started with a challenge pack. So Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology, that's a challenge pack. So if you help 3 people, you're gonna make $50 commission. That's $150 right there. Say they get a bigger package, you're gonna make even more. But say they just get that base pack, that's $160. That's $150 you earned in your first month. You've made your investment back, and that's $150. So then your second month, your goal still help 3 people. So you're going to make that $150 again, but then those customers from the month before are going to have their Shakeology on Home Direct or their Beachbody Performance on Home Direct. And then you're going to make $96 from those Home Direct orders continuing on the next month. So then for a total of $246. And you start to see how this ripple effect happens the longer you coach. So I have people start as a brand new coach, their first month, they're like, I only sold 1 challenge pack, I suck. And it's like, girl, but even if you only sell 1, the next month, if they continue their Shakeology, you're gonna make $32. And if you help 1 person, that's $50. You've made almost $100. So it's a process, you guys. You have to see the long-term vision. But I'm telling you, it is so worth it, in that it's going to grow over time as long as you're consistent and you're showing up every single day and you're doing those vitals and you're inviting people. That first month is going to be probably the hardest month because you're doing something new. You're inviting for the first time. This is a learning process. You're going to get some no's. You're going to get some ghosts. You're not exactly sure what to say. You're using the FAQ. Like, it's going to be a hot mess. But I promise you, the next month, you're going to get better because you did it the month before for 30 days, and you're just going to get better and better. So by month 3, you helped 3 new people. You have 6 people on Home Direct for a total of almost $400. So in those 3 months, you could totally make $800, you guys. Like, what would $800 do for you? I know that was huge motivation for me as a pharmacy student with 0 income. I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to work this side hustle and I'm going to help people. I can totally help 3 people. I know 3 people that would love to be a part of this community. I know 3 people that have told me in the last year that they want to lose 10 pounds. Like, I know that people that are always like, oh, I need to lose this weight, or I'm trying this new diet. Like, I know that people. And this is something that actually works, you guys. And you can be there to help them and check in with them and make sure that they stay accountable. So make that your goal, you guys, to help at least 3 people. If you want to earn even more income, if you want to help even more people, make your goal 5 people. Make your goal 10 people. And then you can earn more, you can help more, you can make a bigger impact. All right, review time. I know that was a ton of info, but I hope that you guys soaked it up and took it all in. So let's review. Your goal number 1 is to help 3 people get started this month with a challenge pack, also known as Success Club 5. Okay, a challenge pack is 2 Success Club points. So if you help 3 people with the challenge pack, you're actually going to be at Success Club 6. Goal number 2 add 2 people to your team, also known as Achieve Emerald Rank, which all of you guys are going to be Emerald by April 9th. Remember that this is an opportunity that can completely change somebody's life, that our community is amazing. We have the most incredible people. I am such a more positive, uplifting person just from being a part of this, you guys. So know what you have to offer to people. All right, this is our last slide, and then we're all gonna hop onto our team call after this. So what's next? Commit to your workout program, drink your shake, do your personal development. A great book to start with, you guys, for personal development is The Compound Effect, or The Slight Edge is also another good one. I started with The Compound Effect, and I was like, whoa, this is so cool, and it applies to our business so much, because if you help 3 people for a whole year, 12, 24, that's 36 people that could potentially all join your team. That could help your business grow so much. That could help you make a big impact on a lot of people. Those 36 people all help one person. Like, see the ripple effect and how that can happen. So definitely dive into a personal development book to feed your mind with all these positive thoughts and make you feel like a badass, because you are, you guys, but you need to be in that mindset, because otherwise all those self-doubts and that negative talk will eat you alive. So invest in personal development every single day. Number 2, dive into the new coach training and your business activity tracker. That is in the Coach Online office. That is posted in the file section of our team. You could type it into Google, business activity tracker Beachbody. It'll pop up.